It is beginning to dawn on me now that motherhood is not easy. My baby would want to stay on my body the moment he wakes up until he falls asleep again. God, this is just unlike him, you know? If it was before, people complain about how clingy their baby is and how the baby cries. The baby wants to move around with the mom all the time. I be like, I've not started experiencing such thing, but now you can hear his voice. Since I wanted to do this live stream, but because of my baby, there are so many things I wanted to do, as a content creator, as a new content creator. I have a lot of things I wanted to do, but because of my baby. When I started this, he wasn't, he wasn't all over me. Like, he wasn't seeking attention now, before, like he does now. Now, what did you do? What did I perceive? Every time I come on live stream, that is when my baby remembers he will open his power. I think maybe he likes you people. I don't know. Bobo, you are happy. I'm happy you did that. I do more so that I can change you. So guys, I posted something on Facebook and someone said, I said, you don't have any rights. A woman does not have any rights to get pregnant for a man without his consent. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. But someone said, a lady asked, what if in a case whereby it was the man who does not want to use protection? So will the man still deny the baby, or will he not still be accountable for such baby? This will make you know that some women, our mindset, our reasoning is still far. Some of us, the way we reason is still far. And this is the reason why a man can do anything to a woman and get away with it. Some women, a man can do anything to them and get away with it. Because how can someone be asking if a man wants to have something to do with you without protection, a man who is not married to you, and he hasn't even made his intention known to you that both of you are dating or not? You understand? But maybe just a one night stand or something. He wants to have something to do with you without protection. Even if you are dating a man and he has something to do with you without protection, what do you do next? Because are you ready to welcome a child? Are you expecting a child? So because a man had something to do with you without protection, you are not ready for motherhood. You allowed yourself to get pregnant. Hi, Bobo. So that is the thing. Because with that question only, you will get to know that women still have some mindsets, even though some countries where law works, once the man is the owner of the baby, he will be under obligation to take care of that baby. Now, how much more countries where such law does not work, where men can do these things and get away with them? That is the reason, if we should make it sound to every woman's ear that they are responsible for themselves. If you allow a man get you pregnant and he denies the pregnancy, or he says he does not wants to be part of the baby's life, let me remove my baby's pampers. He just opened his bowel. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Subscribe to my channel, please. Let me change my baby's pampers and we'll continue, okay? Yes. Let me remove his diapers. Oh yeah, keep coming. No, keep coming. Don't hold yourself. Don't hold yourself. Then you see, I'm gonna keep making sure that I pull you until you learn how to hold yourself. You will learn how to hold yourself. Digididi. Digididi. Hey, daddy. Hi everyone, subscribe to this channel please. I want to change my baby's diapers. We are having an interesting conversation. So let me change him. Someone is asking a situation whereby a man had something to do with a woman without protection, and it was the man's suggestion that they do it without protection. So if the woman gets pregnant, is it right for the man to say he doesn't want the baby? Yeah. So that is the topic we are having. We'll continue. Let me change my baby's daddy. Dun, 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 dun. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Keep well quiet there. Keep well quiet there. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Yes. Thanks for the like. Shanti. Hey James. Kai. You this boy. Can you allow mommy to have her way? Hey. Let me cover your nakedness. You're a big boy. Easy. Yes, sir. Big boys don't go around without diapers, you know. Big boys don't walk around without diapers. My baby, all the things I need. My baby, boss of the silence. So. Hi, hello. Thanks for joining. Hello. So, few minutes and we'll be back on our today's topic. You like helping small YouTubers. You help them to do what? Make me understand what you mean. You help them to do what exactly? What do you do for small YouTubers? Let me know. By giving tips. Tips like what exactly is that? When you say by giving tips, what do you mean? daddy, daddy, dede, 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 dede. How do you mean by giving tips? Baba, Baba, will you allow mommy to do this one today? Hey, I'm still waiting. Like what you post that will be most popular. I don't understand I don't understand that. Explain further, please. I don't understand what you said. Can you explain? My baby is always hiding his face. Explain what you mean, okay? Wipe your neck. Explain to us what you mean. Don't leave mommy's hair, please. So, if you can explain what you mean, okay? So let's carry on with what we were saying. Someone is asking, I made a post on Facebook and I said, no woman has the right. You're too loud. You're getting on my nerve. So I said, no woman has the right to, you don't have the right to get pregnant for anyone without his consent. And someone asked, hey, Bobo, someone asked, what if it was the man's suggestion that they have something unprotected, and then in the process the woman got pregnant? Is the man in any position? If he says he does not want the baby, is he right about it? So this was her question. So in the sense that what she's trying to say is, if a man suggests that he has something to do with a woman unprotected, so if they make baby out of it, it is the man's own. And so the man should take it whether he's prepared for fatherhood or not. On the other side, what she's forgetting is this. Because what led to this was the argument of, why do men make babies without wanting to take responsibility of that baby? And so on some other argument, or on some other hand, we are of the opinion that most women are intentional about it. They will go ahead to get pregnant for a man, knowing that this man is not ready for fatherhood, or they want to just use the baby to hold the man, tie the man down, or somehow cause a problem for the family, or because they know the man is a very wealthy man, so they just find a way to get pregnant for the man. So this was part of the argument. Subscribe to my channel, please. So now, since we are now saying, why would a man get a woman pregnant and then refuse to take responsibility of it? Is it not time for women to know that when things like this happen, women are at the receiving end and women suffer the most? So because a man insists that, he said that he loved to do it without protection, and so you should allow him have his way. When you allow him have his way, even if you allow him do that, what should you do next? So you should do something immediately after that. Do not just allow yourself, knowing that you are at the receiving end. At the end of it, it is the women who suffer the most. Because in a country whereby law does not apply, you're not going to force the man to do anything. He will walk away with it. A man can just come up to a woman and do anything and then walk away with it. Nothing is going to happen. So in some countries whereby their laws are gonna bring the man to take responsibility of the child, whether he wants it or not. So it is always better. So it is always better to play safe, especially as a woman, because a man telling you that he want to have something with you unprotected, what he's doing was satisfaction. He was ready for that, and that is what he also made you know. He never said he want to make babies. He never said he's ready for fatherhood. He said he want to have this unprotected, and of which he didn't force himself on you. He didn't take advantage of you. You are not a baby. So both of you is a kind of agreement. Both of you enjoyed yourself. So what will you do further? Is to protect yourself, is to take measures so that you make sure that this thing you did not result to something else you are going to regret. Subscribe to my channel, please. So every woman who had something to do with a man unprotected should as well take measure to protect herself, to prevent herself from making babies that she's not ready for. And also there is something we call intentional decision. Except you as a woman is ready for that baby, you are looking for a child, you are willing to welcome a child at that moment, then you can let it be like that. But if you know you are not prepared mentally, physically, in any form for motherhood, do you think the man is prepared for fatherhood? So because of these things, we make babies that will suffer for it. Because when a man is not ready for fatherhood and you force the baby on him, and of course, you don't expect him to be a good father. You don't expect him to take care of that child. When a woman is not ready for motherhood and then this baby comes, it's just like she's doing it because she doesn't have option. Baby have come already, so let her just. And it's not something you will do. The woman is going to do from the depth of her heart. It is always better to prepare for these things. You are not ready for motherhood. If you have something to do with a man, take care of yourself. Do not leave yourself like that. And if you are not ready for fatherhood, also protect yourself. This thing goes mostly to a woman, to women. Because men will do this thing and go. It is the woman that will suffer. If a man says he's not taking care of you with your pregnancy, who is going to suffer? Who is going to beg? Who is going to keep going from court to court? It is the woman who is going to suffer. So because if you have the mindset that at the end of this, you are the one who will pay the price, you will protect yourself. Even if you have something to do with him unprotected, you will take the proper measures after that. It is the woman who has more roles to play in this thing than the men. And then we feel like, oh, why would he even do that to you? He didn't do anything to you, both of you. Oh my God. Sorry. Daddy. He didn't do anything to you. He didn't do anything to you. Both of you enjoyed yourself. You can begin to blame him. You can begin to take any legal actions you want to take against him in a case whereby he took you unaware. In a case whereby he took you unaware, that is when you can even begin to talk about. You want to fight him for doing this. You want the law to go against him. It is the mindset that if a man has something to do with you and baby comes, you must force it on that man. This is why you will have small girls these days. They don't even care to protect themselves. But if you ring it into their ear that as a girl, you are at the receiving end. As a woman, you are at the receiving end. You will see them, they're going to sit up and do better. They are going to sit up and do better. It is just... This boy want to play mommy is on live stream. It is also because things like this that, most of the times when breakup happens, and it is a situation whereby the woman has been with a man for a long time, a situation whereby it was the woman who helped to establish the man, we will start blaming a man. A woman who abandoned herself, a woman who left herself behind and focused on making a man to achieve his dreams. Is that the right thing to do? If you are helping a man, you should as well make sure you help yourself. Even if the man comes tomorrow and say you are no more his spec, you will still be a spec to another man. But if you leave yourself where you were, this man outgrows you. You are the other men that are going to come to you, if at all they will come to you, they will not be your spec because you are expecting something higher. There is a certain man you are expecting, but that level you are expecting your man to be, you haven't even gotten quarter of that level. How do you expect such a man to come and condescend to your own level? I'm just beginning to realize that this motherhood is not easy. So this leave me, why? I'm just beginning to realize that it is not an easy thing, honestly, because you will just be free. Maybe in a day you have just 5 minutes for yourself, and that 5 minutes will be maybe if he's sleeping. If he's not sleeping, every minute you are just together with him. And my baby, he has his walker. Even if you sit him on his walker, he wants you to be moving him. You will keep pushing him. I literally do not have time for my own again. I have a lot of things I want to do. The thing I can easily do now is just to go live stream just as I am now, and then we are playing together. But if I want to record a video, it's not going to give me that space. Please subscribe to my channel. If I want to record a video, it will not give me that space. So this is me saying on this live stream that having something to do with a man should not make you to leave yourself so that you get pregnant. And especially those women who have had target of a kind of man they want to get pregnant for. If you are a woman who is not doing well for yourself, do not set that target for yourself. Most people who do that, you see most women who get pregnant for celebrities, for personality. Some of these women are women who are doing well for themselves. Maybe they are not married. Maybe they have had one relationship issues or the other. I'm seeing all of you. Thank you for joining me. Maybe they have had one relationship issues or the other. And now they decide they're not going to settle with a man again. When they are ready to make babies, if they're ready to make babies, this set of women are the ones who go for a man. They need a man that will make a name for their kids. They need a man that will represent their baby. So what do? If they have their way to any of personalities, to any celebrities, they will get pregnant for such a person and then give back. But some women, some street girls, maybe a one-night stand, they have been planning on how to get to a celebrity so that they'll get pregnant, for the celebrity to be paying child benefits, to be paying for the child and other things. So they will go and get pregnant. And of course, like I always say, a country where law does not apply, how do you want to bring the celebrity to start taking care of your child? And you yourself, you cannot take care of that child. Just as you can hear on social media, some of them will come and start dragging the celebrity that I had a one-night stand with you and you got me pregnant. How can you get pregnant if you did not intentionally plan it? It was an intentional act. The woman has already, those women have already planned themselves. And then they want to sing it into the man's family, into the wife's ear to hear. So that if maybe by chances, cause problem for the both of them. Jaga, jaga, ja. Jan, 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 ja. Ja, jan, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. So a man can get you pregnant, get a woman pregnant, and walk away with it. And we know most times men can be selfish. What they feel at the moment, they can say anything. You think you are with them, but no. They are just saying what they feel at the moment. That is a honey man talking. You think you are dealing with you are dealing with someone you can count on, someone you can trust, and then after that went on to get pregnant. If he's serious that you should get pregnant for him, why can't he marry you then, so that he will know that he's a serious man? But he cannot marry you. He does not want to marry you. He's not even ready for marriage. And then he's promising you, if you get pregnant for me, I will take care of the. How will you take care of the baby? If he's not running away from responsibility, he would have made you his wife. But he doesn't want it. Then he thought of the easiest thing, the quicker thing he know he can do is a way to manipulate, to lie, to say all sorts of things that you want to hear, to get in a woman's heart. You just talk to the woman. The moment a man talks, that is what is talking. Once you talk to your woman, you are able to get that woman. So what happens? They say anything they want to say to that woman, just so they can get what they want. And that is it. So the problem now is that the problem we are having is a lot of us, we still have some kind of mindset. That is the problem we are still having with our women. And then they feel like if something happens, we will come and help them to drag a man, to talk about a man without telling the woman where she should sit up, without telling women, letting them to know that things like this should not happen. It is time we start telling women that they are at receiving end. We are at receiving end. We are at the receiving end. If you are not ready for anything, it is not always all about what the man wants. What about what you want? So for her to say the man wants to have sex unprotected, so what about you, the woman? What do you want? I'm talking this, Nairobi is laughing. Oh, I think I'm wearing mask this time around. I think I'm wearing mask this time around for him to be laughing, giggling like this. But what is it now? Is it what I'm saying? Okay. Maybe he's finding it funny. That is why he's laughing. So for you to also know that it is not always all about what he wants. When he said he doesn't want to do it unprotected, you as the woman, what do you want? Because if you aren't gonna enjoy it, I'm sure you're not gonna accept such offer. And it is always easier, quicker to apportion blame. When you accepted an offer that you want, something you like, and now you want to say you got pregnant. You didn't get pregnant the same day you have something to do with a man. So you have you have a day, 2 days, 3 days, you have weeks to take care of yourself. You didn't. You left yourself, knowing that you did something that could result to something that you don't want. A man is coming to you, not that I want to make babies. He's just coming to release. If you allow men, they will do anything to you and get away with it. So it is time we start letting every woman know that it is upon yourself to protect yourself. And stop blaming men. It is what you allow a man that he is going to do. A man will not come to rape you. You have to allow him before he will have access to you. A man is not going to rape you. If he rapes you, it's a different thing altogether. But in something you both did together, it is your duty to protect yourself. If you need money, you're not working, you're not doing anything, you should also ask money from him. Ask money from him to buy contraceptive if you don't have. And I don't know what you'll be doing as a woman that you don't have money to afford ordinary contraceptive. Okay, let's say you're a student or something back home, it is possible. So what you should do is to always ask money from your man who releases inside of you, who is not ready for fatherhood, and you are also not ready for motherhood. That is what you will do. If you don't want babies, use protection. If you don't want to use protection, go to contraceptive. We have many options. We have coils, we have implants, we have so many of them, just like contraceptive causes hormonal imbalance, right? Hormonal imbalance. Yeah. A lot of them say, a lot of people complain about low sexual urge and all of that. So many things they complain about. Increase in weight. And what else? What else do they even complain about? Low libido. I've said it. And that is dryness. A lot of women complain so many things about that. So if that does not work, check coils. That is IUD or implants. Definitely, because I know so many people who have used IUD. I know some people, so many people. So it is one of the reliable one. And I've also, Googled it. I've also checked it with NHS and so many things. It is also okay, but regardless, your healthcare has a better option for you. The reason for that IUD, if it is something that works for you, is going to save you cost of buying what is it called, contraceptive all the time. The cost of, or the stress of even saying, oh, you forgot to take it, oh, maybe you miscalculated, so many things. It is going to save you all of those stress. IUD will save, if it is something that works for you, it is going to save you all of those stress. Ding 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 ding. So regardless, women are in better position to take care of themselves, because at the end, who is going to cry? Women. Who is quicker to move on? Who are quicker to move on? Men. They don't even remember what you did. They don't even remember the night you allowed them ejaculate and come inside of you. They don't even remember when they were begging. What they know is what they feel at the moment. It is what they feel at the moment that matters to them. So you see, the more reason why you should always play safe. Daddy, 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 daddy. Women know how to play victim. Women knows how to play. They know how to play victim. Sometimes we blame a man for wanting to leave a woman after building with him. But then, in the process of building with him, a lot of things must have gone wrong. You are building with a man who knows your source of income. Maybe you pay, your monthly salary is about so if your monthly salary is, let's say, 10K, and then in a month you are spending about 50 to 60 for the man and everything, he knows that this money is not coming in a genuine way. He can't even account for your source of income. Do you think he has something seriously with you? He will allow you at that moment. He's just staying because you are providing for him. If he finally finds his way, he's going to leave you. A man who cannot account for your source of income, and then you think you are paying rent for him, you think you are feeding him, you think you are helping him to grow, he knows that you are doing one or two things. He knows possibly that there could be a man somewhere whom you are collecting from to give to him. He knows you are doing maybe runs, prostitution, something that you are hiding from him. You don't want him to know what you are doing, but the only thing you do is to give him the money you make out of what you are doing. And he doesn't even care. Most of them will not care, because if they continue to ask so many questions, you will see that, or he will believe that, you make you believe that he's beginning to poke nose. So for that reason, he's not going to ask questions. He would rather keep quiet for you to keep establishing him, for you to continue paying the rent, for you to continue buying him clothes, food. And he knows the money is not coming genuine. He's never going to end with you. He knows what he's doing. This is how selfish men can be. And then you're going to say, after everything you have done for him, within him, he knows that even at the period you are doing all of those things for him, that he's going to take a walk. He knows that the money you are using to do all of those things for him was coming from another man. But he wouldn't sit you down to talk to you then, so that you will stop whatever you are doing. Because he knows that if he does that, money isn't going to come in from anywhere. So he would rather use you, develop himself, establish himself, and then take a walk. When he finds another woman, he will move on with that woman. Possibly, if he is a kind of man that likes to feed from women, when he is done feeding from you, he will move on to the next woman he will feed from. Just as women love soft life, a lot of men also love soft life. They just want to relax and be taken care of. Hey, my boy, see how you have soaked yourself with your saliva. Shall we sleep? So, women can be intentional with what they are doing. If you allow these people, they will do anything, just anything they want to do and get away with it. That is how selfish they can be. It is in nature of men just as they already believe that African men, Nigerian men, most of them already believe that they own a woman, that a woman does not have a say, does not have a choice. That is what most of the men believe. So that is why, because of that mentality, that mindset that they have already, if they come to you with it, do not let them have their way. Because if they do, they will begin to exhibit such attitude to you that you don't have a say, you don't have a choice. It is whatever they give to you that they are going to take. So do not let them have their way. Do not let them give you anything. When he says you want to do it without protection, you can say yourself you want protection. Or you can say yourself if you need something to, maybe you can't afford to buy contraceptive as a student back home. I'm talking about back home as a student, because I know not all of them can afford to buy it. So excuse me. You can as well tell him to give you the money for all of that, so that you protect yourself. Do not let him go and be buying you what we call abo, all those mixture to take to prevent pregnancy. You could cause yourself more harm than good. He has to take you to a proper hospital. If you cannot afford to do all of that, do not allow a man to grow with you. because he will use you when he cannot afford to buy you better contraceptive. He cannot afford to take you to hospital. He will be giving you all those mixtures that they get from one local shop to another, from one, we call them aboki, those house men, to the other. They will get them from they will get those mixture from those shops and keep feeding them to you until you cause yourself damage. They will grow with you as they're feeding you those things. By the time they must have gotten what they want for themselves, they must have established themselves. Now they can afford better women. Women who do not allow any man to damage anything in their body. So make sure you don't cause yourself any damage. If you cannot afford to take care of you, if you cannot afford to take care of yourself, don't have any business with him. You need someone better than you to be able to get you to where you are going to. You need someone, I'm going to repeat it. You need someone better than you to be able to get you to where you are going to. If you need someone to lift you up, you don't have business lifting someone else because you're already on the ground. It is when someone lifts you up and you stand, you can think of bringing down your hands to hold someone else and drag them up. Uh-huh. 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 Someone wrote bro here. How come I didn't see it earlier? What is bro? Is that my son, bro? Is that my son, bro? Bro, someone is hailing you, bro. Bro, bro, bro. Hi, bro. Someone is hailing you, bro. But maybe I should sleep. I need to sleep. Would you let mommy sleep? Would you? Hey, you boy. Hey, you boy. Hey, you boy. Hello. Hey, Bobo, come and lie down. Let me see if we can, we can, you know, we can, you know, we can, you know, we can, you know, we can, you know. Hey! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is how my son loves to be. Play with him all throughout the day. He's ready. Then get in, get in, get, then get in, then get in, get. Then get in, get. Then get in, get in, get. Hey, then get in. Then get in, then get in. Hey. Then get in, get in. I thought they say baby sleep daytime. It is not for my own baby. He doesn't sleep daytime. As you are seeing him like this now, until night, he's gonna make you stay busy. Just focus on him. You will not have the time to do other things until night. So most of the times I do my content. If you have seen some of my shorts and other videos I made, most of the times I make them, it is mostly at night. And you can imagine being busy all day without sleeping, and then in the night you want to go to do content because you have to get something to post, get something to deliver. I know it's not easy, but it's something I'm enjoying. That's why I want to do more. Then get it. Shall we go out to the park? We have not taken our YouTube viewers to the park. Shall we dress so that they will go with us? We've not gone there once with them. It is just down here. It is just down here. And then that down here. It is just down here. Just down here. Just down. Hey. Oh well. I'm feeling it now. One more. Bubble. I'm feeling this now. The eyes are closing. My eyes are closing. I'm not looking, very bright because, I need to maybe have a nap. Daddy. If I have a nap maybe for about 20 minutes, sleep for about 20 minutes, I'll have a new strength. Oh, this is another orange juice. We are going from drink to drink. This one has finished. I started drinking this one in the night. Daddy, what is it? Wet. So this one was last night. I started drinking it and I finished it this morning. Then we are going from one liquid to the other. The only thing I'm trying so much to avoid is Coke. I'm trying to make sure no Coke. That is it. Someone said in one of my posts on Facebook, so where I said it is better to be a girlfriend and be treated right than to be a wife, to be an indoor trash, all in the name of a wife. Then someone said, you mean to be a girlfriend that will not allow other people, that will not allow married women enjoy their marriage? And I was like, so is it better to be that wife that other girls will not allow to enjoy their marriage? Because at the end, it is your husband who will go for them without considering how you're going to feel at home. So is it better to be that wife or is it better to be the girlfriend? Which one? And these are the things that when they say to women, to some certain women, because not all women, these are the things that when they say those things to women, just to a kind of, will I say manipulate, will I say to get to guilt, is it guilt, not guilt trip you? Yeah, they just say those things to you to get to do what they want. And then they come again to say, is it just to be a girlfriend without future? And the future they're trying to say is, you mean marriage is future? Because I don't get it. If marriage is future, that means those who are separated, those who are divorced have no future. Because for them to say girlfriend with future or no future, so if marriage is future, that means once divorce is done, those divorcees have no future anymore. Their future has been taken away from them. Because if someone who is not married does not have future, married ones, divorced ones, their future has been taken away from them. These things are what, when they say to you, you want to do what they want you to do. And at the end of it, you are still the wife at home that other women are making uncomfortable. And it is those women that your husband is going to continue to listen to, because when you're staying with him, you will feel like, you're no more that, those sweetness and all of that to him is no more there. Whereas other men are out there wanting you. Go where you are appreciated. And then he went on to say, you end up as a girlfriend that will end up as a hookup girl. Ooh, the same hookup girl that man is going to abandon his wife at home to go looking after. Hookup girl that will cause your wife pain. Why would you be a wife that is living in misery? The same hookup girl that is going to cause your wife pain. The same hookup girl that they are going to take round the world while the wife is an indoor trash. It is only few men who understand the value of their wife in their life. And these men, it is through the help of the wife that they married to. They are going to, someone will tell you, you will be a hookup girl. Is it not those hookup girls that are causing pains to the wife at home? It is those street girls, those naked ones dancing all over social media. They are the ones causing pains for the wives at home. The same thing. Some irresponsible men who doesn't know the value of the woman in their life. The same thing they condemn is the same thing they are using to punish the woman they kept at home. The same thing they talk about all the time, they criticize all the time, is the same thing they are using to punish the wife they have at home, to punish the girlfriend they have at home. If it takes to be happy for the rest of your life, be happy. Anything it will take to make you stay happy, stay happy. Just try as much as possible not to hurt others, but to be a happy person. Then, he have started, oh, this have started, oh, he have started, oh, he have come, oh, he have come, oh, then, he done, then, they come. Then, you have said they come. Ding, you wanna eat? Let's see some ding. Let's say excuse us. Let's say excuse us. Let's say excuse us. Excuse my baby and I say excuse us. 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 Say, excuse us. Excuse us. Excuse us. Excuse us. Just excuse us. Excuse us. Excuse us. Eat, let's go. Let me go and get my own food. Eat, let me go and get my own food. Jehovah, everlasting, you are good. Jehovah Jireh, you are good. The bread of life, oh, you are good. Jehovah, everlasting, you are good. Jehovah Jireh, you are good. The bread of life, oh, you are good. Jehovah is alive. Jehovah is alive. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, Jehovah is alive. Even though I walk through the valley, shadow of death. Mm, 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 So my baby is sleeping. I think it's the right time for me to sleep too because I want to sleep. So I have to end this and come back later. I'm feeling sleepy. Okay, bye. Thank you guys for joining me.